Hi, I'm Andrea LaFaver with Coldwell Banker ONE here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And today I want to share with you 5 easy ways to improve the exterior appearance of your home and impress buyers. So right now we are in a seller's market. It's August of 2021, and while buyers are competing more for homes that are out there because there's fewer to purchase, you still want to impress buyers and get top dollar. So I want to give you 5 tips to help you do that. The first and the easiest is lawn maintenance. Keep your lawn mowed and maintained. If you have dead patches in your grass, consider correcting that with some sod, which is pretty inexpensive. Keep your walkways edged properly. That's something simple that you can do to make the home look good. And if you take a look here, I'm using my home as an example. We've been working on making sure that the shrubs at that line the driveway are well manicured and shaped. Those types of things give buyers the impression when they pull up to your home that it's been well cared for. Also make note of any weeds around. Here at my home, we get lots of weeds up in these front flower beds. They're very difficult to maintain. You're better off having nothing than having weeds. I use Roundup, but there are natural methods as well to control that. So watch the amount of weeds you have in your flower garden. Be sure to pull those, all right? So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is the cleanliness of the home itself on the exterior. So one of the easiest things you can do is actually pressure wash the home. I just did mine here a couple of weeks ago. I felt confident in doing it myself, but if you don't, you can hire a professional. One of the things that you want to be careful about is where you pressure wash. I never recommend pressure washing around windows where you can possibly break the seal. So be careful about that if you decide to do it yourself. But it made a huge difference with the appearance of my home. It had not been pressure washed in probably 20 years, and there was dirt, and it was just amazing the amount of dirt coming off the home when we cleaned it. So that's something that you want to think about, and it's relatively inexpensive to do. Make sure the windows have been cleaned as well. All right, so tip number 3 is actually going a step further and changing the front entryway. So if you're in an older home, maybe the front door, the surround of the front door, the paint is looking very weathered and tired and it needs a refresh. Believe me when I say buyers will notice that when they walk up to the front door. So let me use my home as an example again. We're actually working on my home now. And if you see here, we're in the process of painting. Again, here in Louisiana, very, very hot. Painting is one of the easiest and cheapest ways to change your home and make it look great. It just requires a little elbow grease if you do it yourself, or you can hire someone. I prefer to do it myself and save a little bit of money. When we purchased this home, if you take a look, it had this horrible tan and dark brown color that's just not very appealing. So I decided to actually change it. We've already painted the surround around the wood door casing white and the door frame black. And the door itself, we're still working on it. I'm going to be painting a turquoise, which will look beautiful for a home that has a mid-modern design. So you want to make sure you choose paint colors that fit your home. You want to abide by any rules by your HOA if you have those, and pay attention to your roof color as well. Your roof is part of the color of your home, and you don't want to paint color that's going to clash with that, okay? So that's something, again, easy that you can do, relatively inexpensive. Tip number 4, change the mailbox and the house numbers. We just changed our mailbox yesterday, $23 at Lowe's. Mailbox can be as inexpensive or as expensive as you want depending on the look you're going for, and also depending on your HOA rules if you have those. We're also going to be changing our house numbers as well, that we're looking very old and tired. So that's something inexpensive you can do. The main point is you want your mailbox to look nice, clean, cared for. It doesn't have to be the most expensive on the market, all right? Tip number 5, consider investing in a smart doorbell. With technology today, people want smart doorbells with video capability for security, and it's convenient. You can do that relatively inexpensive, and you can do it yourself if you feel comfortable doing that. We did ours ourselves. We invested in a Ring doorbell. The doorbell and the chime was less than $80. So it's something that will impress buyers, that you've got a little bit of technology going on, you're up with the times, and at the very least it provides you more security and convenience. So I hope you found these tips helpful. Again, my name's Andrea LaFaver. I'm with Coldwell Banker ONE here in Baton Rouge, and if you have any questions about home buying or selling in this area, please see the comments in this video where you can find my contact information. Thank you.